Hello everyone, my name is Chip. I'd like to apologize to everyone for being away for a little while. COVID-19 has interrupted my routine and made videos harder to record, and the longer I go without recording a video, the harder it gets. It's funny how things like that work. So thank you all for your patience. You might notice a few continuity issues with these videos. Maybe the tone of my voice changes, maybe some costume changes happen. That was not for dramatic effect. That was because these videos were recorded over a number of days, and things like trying to match my wardrobe to the previous wardrobe was just not something I was willing to go through. And I'd like to thank you all for checking in with me, making sure I'm all right. It's been great. You guys are so supportive, and hopefully now that things have settled down a little bit, we'll be able to get back to a more reasonable video production schedule. And thank you again. And with that, let's get on with the actual video. Hello everyone, my name is Chip. Have you ever built a deck and you know you've got a bad matchup, then you spend an entire league versing that bad matchup? Because I did. And I was in two minds about releasing this video.
Do it!
Yeah, I'm going to.
Do it!
Okay! So this is a mono-white Taxes deck that I built using the Urza Saga package, as well as Cave of the Frost Dragon, and also testing Hall of Heliod's Generosity to keep looping our Urza Saga. Unfortunately, we got a bad matchup against Darcy decks, which are pretty popular right now. So hopefully you will learn from my mistakes. Maybe the Urza Saga package isn't the way to go. Maybe the cat was right. Do miss my little cat friend, and with that, let's get on with the games. Alrighty, round one, and we've lost the die roll. Oh, one lander. And a mulligan. This hand is better. Keep this one. Let's get rid of Silent Clearing. Opponent plays a mountain into it. Dragon's Rage Channeler, Mr. Darcy. Okay. Mishra's Bauble gets to Surveil, keeps it on top. Looks at our top card. All right, what do we draw? They draw off their Bauble. We draw an Oust. Okay. Well, I'm going to play Plains, and I'm going to run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Opponent's going to play another Bauble. They Surveil again. Expressive Iteration to the graveyard. Cracking the Bauble, looking at our top card. And they Lightning Bolt. Throwing an enchantment in the graveyard. All right, that's going to turn on Delirium. They play a Swamp. Have to attack, so they swing in for 3. Passing to us, another copy of Oust. I think what we're going to do is play Plains, run out Stoneforge, search up Kaldra, and then next turn we can, I'm assuming this Stoneforge is going to die, we can play another Stoneforge, play Urza Saga and Oust. Pass it to them. Ragavan dashing in. Okay. Well, there's only one more 1-mana removal spell on the top of our deck, but we could just trade with the Ragavan here. No, let's force them to spend the card. All right, we'll take it all. Get yourself your treasure. Unholy Heat for the Stoneforge Mystic. What did they get off the top of ours? Ghost Court, alright, nothing they could have done with that. So Stoneforge is down, Ragavan goes away, draw the Ghost Quarter. So I think we stick with the plan, Urza Saga, run out Stoneforge Mystic, use Stoneforge, think we're just getting a Sword of Fire and Ice here, and then we're going to oust the Dragon's Rage Channeler, pass the turn there, Polluted Delta, cracking it, that shuffles away the Darcy, Steam Vents untapped, Snapcaster Mage for Unholy Heat, okay, sure, they take out the Stoneforge Mystic, go to our turn, draw the Shadow Spear. Okay, let's play the Ghost Quarter, play the Shadow Spear, pass the turn there. Ragavan, they're swinging in. Well, let's make a construct now. Yep, they bolt it. That's fine. I'm going to take 4. They get our Giver of Runes. That's rough. Suppose we could put it back if we really wanted. All right, let's make a construct. Urza Saga goes away. Is it Expedition Map? Gingerbrute? Or Aether Vial, because they're going to be able to protect the Ragavan, aren't they? So we might have to oust. Ugh, that's gross. I don't think we can afford to right now. Just get a map, play a Plains, just pass the turn there, because currently the construct can block at least one of them. Terminate. Okay, just swinging in for 3. Works for me. Let's crack the map. We'll get a Saga, go to our turn. Silent Clearing. So dead, I guess. Let's play Urza Saga. All right, that worked. Oust the Giver of Runes. Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn, see if we're alive. Dashing in the Ragavan. Swing in for 4. Do you have a bolt? They got my Oust. And then we get a Giver of Runes. Let's play Silent Clearing. Run out Giver of Runes. Dear, dear, dear. Let's try and equip it with the sword. And it has the Drown in the lock. So I guess it's draw a card. But what do we draw for 1 mana that saves us here? Nothing. All right, scoop it up. Relics in. Rest in peace in. I think Dranith Magistrates might be good. Aether Vials can go. Hex Parasite can go. Cut a Wisp. Run it back like that. We've won the die roll. Let's go first. Solid hand. I'm going to keep. Plains into Relic. Past the 10 there. Bloodstained Mire. They crack it. Get themselves a Blood Crypt untapped. Inquisition. Go nuts. Taking the Thalia. Oh, if I could get the Thoughtseize bug just one time. One time. Nope. Well, play Silent Clearing. No point not running out the Stoneforge, I guess. Let's get Sword of Fire and Ice here. Past the 10. Scalding Tarn. They crack it. Yep. Get themselves a Watery Grave. Untapped. Inquisition again. Okay. Takes the Archon of Emeria. And bolts the Stoneforge. Sure. Passing to us. Let's make them exile. Get rid of a land. Go to our turn. Castle Ardenvale. Let's play that. Run out sword, I guess. Past the 10 there. Polluted Delta. They crack it. Get a Steam Vents untapped. Engineered Explosives on 1. They're cracking it. Alright, you can exile another card. You got rid of my relic. Well done. Go to our turn. Gee whiz. Play a Silent Clearing. Past the 10. Expressive Iteration. For a Scalding Tarn. Yep, they seem pretty happy passing, so I will draw a card. Giver of Runes. Okay. Go to our turn. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Well, that's certainly getting there, isn't it? Let's play Silent Clearing. Run out Giver of Runes. Let's try and equip the Sword of Fire and Ice. And it's using the Scalding Tarn, shocking in, and killing our Giver of Runes. Okay, well, we'll just pass the 10 there. Miscounted my lands and got the wrong one. Alright, sure. They're Inquisition, so they can't take anything with that. That's good. Colligan's Command. Gonna make us discard. I think it's gotta be Cave. I'm sorry. I know you knew. Thalia. Sure, let's run out Thalia. Pass the 10 there. Snapcaster Mage. For what? For a Lightning Bolt. And they bolt our Thalia. Go to our turn. Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Well, that'd be handy if I had any enchantments. We could Solitude now. Let's do it. Solitude. Take out the Snapcaster Mage. Pass the 10 there. And then this Ardent Veil can start making creatures as well. Expressive Iteration from our opponent. For a Blackleaf Cliffs that enters tapped. Mishra's Bauble. Look at our top card. Do you like what you see, opponent? And terminate for the Solitude. I guess not. Go to our turn. Look at that top card. A Giver of Runes. I don't think that's worth casting, really. Yeah, I'm just going to hold it and pass. Expressive Iteration. Gets themselves a Swamp. Seal of Removal, okay, and gets Loris to hand. Passing to us, well, gonna lose a bunch of life to make a token. Go to our turn. There's the Saga. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 1. Take it down to 9, play the Urza Saga. Pass the 10 there. Alpine Moon. Yep, that's very fair. Kills the Urza Saga. We could have tapped it for mana in response, I suppose, but whatevs. Loris of the Dream Den. Gets back a Mishra's Bauble. Look at our top card. Passing to us, we're going to lose another 2 life to make another human. Go to our turn. What do we draw? Skyclave. Okay. I think that's worth the risk. Let's go for a Skyclave. And let's take out Loris. Yep, opponent can return it to their hand. Let's run out of Giver of Runes. Opponent terminates the Giver of Runes. We're going to go to combat. We're going to swing in with 2 humans. Pass the turn there. Opponent replays the Loris. Replays the Bauble. Cracks the Bauble looking at our top card. Passes to us. They draw, we draw. Another copy of Giver of Runes. Colligan's Command to try and make us discard it. Let's draw a card. Stitch the land. Let's run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Engineered Explosives, X equals 0. They crack it, destroying our humans. They play a Polluted Delta. And they swing in for 2, for 3, which we will take. Down to 7. They are up to 10. And an Unholy Heat and a concession from me, because I don't like this matchup and we're not doing very well. Alright, round 3. We've won the die roll. Let's go first. Let's keep this one. Let's play Silent Clearing, Aether Vial, pass the turn there. Mishra's Bauble. That's another Darcy deck. Looking at their top card. Blackleaf Cliffs. Into a Thoughtseize. Okay. Taking the Solitude. Okay. Doesn't want us removing their things. They draw a card off their Mishra's Bauble and we tick up our Aether Vial. Let's play an Urza Saga and pass. They play a Bloodstained Mire and crack it. Snow-Covered Swamp. Dothy Voidwalker. Okay. Passes the turn to us. Aether Vial. Putting down a Giver of Runes. We draw the land. We're running enough of them. I hope we do. We do. Okay. That's good. Let's just pass the turn there then. Pass the turn. Plan on making a construct. Blackleaf Cliffs from our opponent. Swinging in. We cannot block. Another Voidwalker. Okay. And a Thoughtseize. Sure. Takes the Skyclave. To make a construct. Go to our turn. Aether Vial is ticking up. Draw another Skyclave. Okay. Well, in that case, let's make another construct. It's get ourselves an expedition map, go to combat, swing in for 4. Pass the turn there. Opponent goes to combat, swings in for 6. All right, no blocks from us. Down to 8. They play a Verdant Catacombs. Cracking it now. Okay, yep, gets basic swamp. Bolt on the Giver of Runes. Aether Vial in response. Archon of Emeria into play. Pass the turn there. Aether Vial can stay where it is. Colligan's Command, trying to make us discard. No, deals 2 damage to us and destroys an artifact. Okay, let's keep Aether Vial where it is. What do we draw? Backup Oust. It's pretty good. Let's go to combat. Swing in for a bunch. It's Oust a Voidwalker. It's Skyclave, a Voidwalker. Pass the turn there. Croxer, okay, gets rid of our Oust. Aether Vial staying where it is. Opponent has the Unholy Heat for the Archon of Emeria. Okay, that resolves. Aether Vial staying on 3. Sword of Fire and Ice. Let's go to combat, swing in for 5. Opponent takes it, let's crack the map. Get ourselves an Urza Saga, play the Saga, pass the turn there. Yep, opponent's playing the Croxer, gets rid of our sword. Go to our turn. Aether Vial can stay where it is. Scavenger Grounds, a turn too late. Let's play Scavenger Grounds, pass the turn, no attacks. Verdant Catacombs from our opponent. They crack it down to 2. Get themselves a Blood Crypt, and they shock themselves to death. Okay, with a Voidwalker in hand. Okay, the one we ousted. Cool, I guess. Rest in peace in. Relics in. Feast and Famine, I guess. Right. Hex Parasite can go away. Trim 3 vials. Run it back like that. Think we can keep this one. Mountain from our opponent into a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Thought so. Go to our turn. Plains. Oust. Pass the turn there. I love Oust. It's like, yeah, have 3 life. Inquisition, sure, what's it going to take? Stoneforge, they pass to us. Aether Vial, let's play Plains. Stoneforge, let's get Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Opponent plays a Darcy. Scalding Tarn, they crack it. Get a Blood Crypt. Lightning Bolt for the Stoneforge, sure. Pass to us. Backup Wisp. Let's play Plains. Could just run out Sword here. So let's run out Wisp. Let's just blink our land. All right, pass the turn there. Inquisition from our opponent. Okay, they throw a land in the bin, taking our other Wisp. Okay, and now they're attacking. I think we can take the hit here. And the last card was a land, getting Loris to hand. I don't hate Cave of the Frost Dragon, so we can haul Aether Vial Sword. Or we can Frost Dragon just Sword, then next turn Aether Vial. Don't think we're in a hurry for Frost Dragon. It's still very good, and this clears a lot of the cards out of our hand, out of Thoughtseize reach. Let's run out Aether Vial, run out Sword, pass the turn there. Okay, opponent's running out Loris. Casting Bauble to Surveil 1, puts a Thoughtseize into the graveyard. Bauble gets their Delirium back. Unholy Heat for the Flicker Wisp. Yep, swings in 4-3. Well, we'll take it. All right, Cave of the Frost Dragon was the correct play. Go to our turn. Aether Vial is ticking up. Ugh. Play Cave of the Frost Dragon. Pass the turn there. Opponent's recasting the Loris, getting to Surveil again. Another land to the bin. Yep, uses the Bauble, gets to see what's coming, and is casting a Ragavan because they want what's coming. Gross. Swings in, we're down to 6, gets a Skyclave. They can't cast it, they just didn't want us to have it, I guess. Aether Vial ticking up. Thalia. Do we keep Thalia as a surprise? I think so. Pass the turn there. They've got enough mana, they can pay for whatever they're doing. Mishra's Bauble. They get to Surveil 1. Runs out a Ragavan. Swinging in. Aether Vial. Run out Thalia. Come on, Frost Dragon. Block like that. Alright, they're giving the Loris first strike to take out Thalia as well. Still takes out Loris because Thalia also had first strike. Now we get to take out the Darcy. Ragavan does hit us and reveals an Oust. Okay, I'm going to cast it. They're casting it. We're gaining life. And now they're unearthing the Loris. That feels bad. This whole turn was for nothing. We achieved nothing. Our goals don't matter. Believe it or not, I'd have sided for this matchup. Aether Vial. Sure, let's tick it up. Ghost Quarter and Dead. Gross. Right. Well, can we bring in the Magistrates? Maybe we can. Over 1 Ginger Brute and 1 Wisp. Run it back like that. Because this stops them using Ragavan to cast our spells as well. I didn't think of that earlier. Won the die roll. Let's play first. This one's gonna hurt, but I guess we keep. Silent Clearing. Relic of Progenitus. Pass the turn there. Bloodstained Mire, they crack it. Blood Crypt, untapped, Thoughtseize. Let's make them get rid of the land now, and they can see just how painful our hand is. They take Thalia. Pass to us. I mean, Ghost Quarter's good. Play it, run out Shadow Spear, pass the turn there. They play a Bloodstained Mire, crack it immediately. Snow-Covered Swamp, Inquisition. Okay, gonna take an Archon. And Ragavan, undashed. Okay, make them exile a card. Go to our turn. Silent clearing, and I guess we've kind of got an Archon here. Pass the turn there. Turak, Dread Cantor. Okay, and no attacks. Well, let's make them exile. Go to our turn. Right. Let's draw a card. Plains. Okay. Play the Plains. Equip the Archon. Run out the Relic. Go to combat. Let's start swinging in. Hit him down to 11. Pass the turn there. Now, they're going to get a hit in with the Ragavan, but they can only cast one spell per turn. So if they're casting something off the top of ours, that's fine. Ragavan triggers. What does Ragavan hit? Drannith Magistrate. Cast it. Please. Please. Kolaghan's Command instead. Okay? They make us discard a land and they destroy our Shadow Spear. Pumping up their Turak. Let's relic them. Go to our turn. Castle Ardent Vale is very good. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it. Pass the turn there. Alpine Moon. To make a human. They're naming Urza's Saga. Okay. Let's block the Ragavan. They've already cast a spell this turn. Let's get rid of the Ragavan. They just don't want us to have Urza's Saga. Okay. Draw a Plains then, I guess. Let's draw a card. Oof. Let's draw a card. Oof. Swinging for 2. Pass the turn there. All right, well, probably won't win this race. Yet another Ragavan. Well, guess what? We just took a bunch of lands off the top of our deck. They swing in for 5. They can't cast whatever they hit. Wasn't Urza's Saga anyway, so I'm glad that's off the top. Ragavan goes away. What do we get? Thalia's okay. Let's play Plains. Let's crack the Relic to draw. Solitude's okay. Has lifelink. Let's run out Thalia. That certainly stops a lot of their shenanigans. And I don't think we can attack here, actually. Croxa, which is going to make us discard the Solitude, which will pump the Dread Cantor, and we're dead. Delightful. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, won the die roll. Let's play first. Well, they got all the Loris, so let's keep. Let's play Cave of the Frost Dragon. That feels so good. Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Mountain from our opponent. Into a Ragavan. Okay, it's another Darcy. Into a Mishra's Bauble, because of course. They draw off the Mishra's Bauble. We're going to tick up our Aether Vial. Run out Urza's Saga. Run out Shadow Spear. Run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Mishra's Bauble. Crack it. Themselves a Steam Vents. Untapped. Unholy Heat on the Giver of Runes. They swing in for 2. We're going to Aether Vial in the Ginger Brute. Opponent has a bolt for the Ginger Brute. Okay. Ragavan hits. Our Solitude. Okay. Honestly, glad that's off the top of the deck. Aether Vial ticking up. Back up Urza's Saga. Oh, let's play Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Pass the turn there. They crack a treasure. Inquisition us. Can't take anything. Bloodstained Mire. They crack it. Themselves a Watery Grave. Untapped. Swing in for 2. Well, let's try and make a construct. Drown in the Lock will kill the construct, and then they will hit us, and they get to look at our top card. Oust, which has no targets. Aether Vial, ticking up. Stoneforge, that is unfortunate timing on my behalf of ticking up that Aether Vial. Let's make a construct. Let's tutor up a 1-drop. Let's get a Hex Parasite. Play an Urza's Saga. Okay. Pass the turn there. So now we can use the Hex Parasite to take a counter off the Aether Vial to put Stoneforge in. Clever. Expressive Iteration from our opponent. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Polluted Delta. No attacks. Okay. Hex Parasite on the Aether Vial. Lose 2 life. Pay a mana. Take counter off the Aether Vial. Activate the Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic into play. Let's get our Fire and Ice to hand. Go to our turn. Aether Vial can now tick up. I'm cursed. I swear, I'm cursed. Alright, use Stoneforge, put Cauldron into play. It is a living weapon, and opponent scoops it up to the Cauldron. Can't beat it. Very nice. Well, against this, relics come in. Bring in the Sword of Feast and Famine. Bring in the Rest in Peace. Bring in a Batterskull. I reckon the Seal of Cleansings come in this time. Don't like it, but I'm cutting Thalia's. Cutting Hex Parasite. Cutting Ginger Brute. Trimming a couple of Aether Vials. Guess we run it back like that. Alright, opponent gets to go first this time. Very different game. Well, we got the Relic. It is a 1-lander though. We have Relic, Rest in Peace, Seals of Cleansing. I mean, these are all our sideboard cards we're going to keep. Just need to draw a land, and we have 22 more of them in the deck. And 2 draws to do it. They lead on a Mishra's Bauble, checking their top cards. They're going to crack Fetch, I guess. Spire Bluff Canal, into the Ragavan. Okay, go to our turn. Back up Stoneforge, not a land, unfortunately. Relic of Progenitus, let's just use it now to get rid of the Mishra's Bauble. Pass the turn there. Bloodstained Mire, into a Dragon's Rage Channeler. They swing in for 2, gonna take it, hit the Relic. Crack the Bloodstained Mire, get a Watery Grave, untapped, and they run out the Relic. Okay, to Surveil. It does draw them a card, I suppose. Go to our turn. Land, please. Come on, deck, don't punish me here. All right, that is not what I wanted, but it's fine. Pass the turn there. Expressive iteration, okay. Thoughtseize, hey? Let's let them surveil. Cast, getting rid of a Seal of Cleansing, take out Ragavan. They take our Rest in Peace. Then they swing in for 1, gonna take it, making us exile. Well, we'll get rid of Rest in Peace, I guess. Then we'll make you exile, opponent. No one will have a graveyard. It'll be great. No land, pass the turn there. Suppose we could have cracked the relic to draw, but I like picking away at their graveyard. Scalding Tarn, they crack it, get themselves a mountain. Colligan's Command, making us discard and destroying an artifact. Well, we're going to draw. Suppose we should have done that in response to the Surveil. Discard Flicker Wisp, swing in for 1, take it down to 16. That's all our graveyard hate done. Done, done, done. Well, that's a land. Play the Ghost Quarter, run out of Stoneforge, I guess. Hope they don't have removal. They always have removal. Yeah, let's just go for Kuldra. They scooped to it last time. Cracking the Relic. Okay. Running out of Dragon's Rage Channeler. And they did have the Unholy Heat. Okay. But I think they had to crack the Relic to hit it. Although the double Surveil, that's gonna hurt. They've got more than enough removal if they're throwing away bolts. They swing in for 1. Take it down to 15. Go to our turn. Let's run out Stoneforge. Let's tutor up a Batterskull. Pass the turn there. Maybe they won't have a removal spell this time. Terminate. Yep, they get to Surveil again. Oh dear, this is getting a bit ridiculous. And they kept a card on top, so they obviously want it. And they swing in for 2 again. Down to 13, go to our turn. Ghost Quarter. Let's go for Archon here. Pass the turn there. Opponent has a Lightning Bolt. Gets to Surveil again. Land to the bin. Angrath's Rampage to the bin. Bauble. Alright, well that's going to turn on the Delirium, so now our clock just got a hell of a lot faster. Oh dear. Oh dear. They check our top card. Swing in for 6. Go to our turn. Oust. Okay. Let's run out Stoneforge. Get ourselves a Shadow Spear. Ghost Quarter our Ghost Quarter. Use Ghost Quarter's ability. Get ourselves a Plains. And let's oust one of those guys. Pass the turn there. Does Stoneforge survive? Snapcaster Mage coming in. Okay. For a spell they can't cast. Interesting. Dashing in Ragavan maybe? No, just swinging in. Well, we can't block. If we block, we die. And they Colligan's Command. Okay, cool. To the sideboard again. Can I please not have that happen again? Is there anything I'd do differently? We cut down to 1 Seal of Cleansing. Go up and out of time. Buy myself some more time. Cut 1 more Eighth of Isle for another out of time. Run it back like that, I guess. Won the die roll. Let's play first. Guess we're keeping. Plains and pass. Spire Bluff Canal. They pass to us. So they're planning on dashing in the Ragavan. Play Urza Saga. A Stoneforge. That will get bolted. Let's get ourselves a Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Yep. Bolt for the Mystic. Blood Crypt. Thoughtseize. Revel at my hand, opponent. There's barely anything in it. Take the Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay. Pass to us. Urza Saga can make creatures this turn. Play the Plains. Pass the turn. Island from our opponent. Just getting Loris to hand. Interesting. Let's make a construct. Let's make a construct. Let's get a Relic of Progenitus. Play Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Go to combat. Swing in for 3. Opponent takes the 3. Let's make them exile now. Pass the turn there. Engineered Explosives for 0. Okay. And they're popping it now. Okay. Playing a Polluted Delta. Getting a Watery Grave. Down to 10. Angrath's Rampage. Okay. Gets rid of our Relic because they want us to get rid of our own Urza Saga. Sure. We'll let it go. Stop in our upkeep. Return Urza Saga to the top of our deck. Run out the Urza Saga. Pass the turn there. They run out Loris. Engineered Explosives. And Bloodstained Maya. Passing to us. Let's play Castle Ardenvale. Run out Seal of Cleansing. Go after the Engineered Explosives. Skyclave Apparition. Opponent's cracking a Bloodstained Maya. A Watery Grave. Down to 7. Drown the Lock. Drown the Lock. Pass the turn there. Swings in. We will take it. Has to cast the Engineered Explosives. Steam Vents. Passes to us. Let's tap the Urza Saga for mana. Get ourselves a Relic of Progenitus. Play a Ghost Quarter. Run out Flicker Wisp. Resolves. Target our Plains. Just let the mana go. Plains is returning. They're going to Unholy Heat now. Okay. Pass the turn there. Opponent swings in for 3. All good. Let's make him exile a card. Let's try and recur our Urza Saga to the top of our library. That worked. Play Urza Saga. Flicker Wisp. Target our own Plains. Opponent has another Unholy Heat. Make him exile now. All right. Just pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn. And it's going to swing in for 3. We will take it. Holding a card in their hand. In the end step, Hall of Heliod's Generosity will put Seal of Cleansing on top. As the Saga ticks up, run out Seal of Cleansing. Hit the Engineered Explosives. Resolves. Cave of the Frost Dragon. And then I think I'm going to pop the Relic to draw a card in the end step. Oh! We could have waited. Rest in peace. Okay. Thoughtseize is going to take our Rest in Peace. Down to 13. Swing in for 3, we'll take it. Down to 8. Let's make a construct. Go to our turn. Opponent's going to destroy our artifact and make us discard a card. Okay, sure. Let's make a construct. Let's tutor up. What do we got left? An Aether Vial maybe? An Expedition map. Let's play an Expedition map. Let's crack the map. Get ourselves an Urza Saga. Play the Urza Saga. Pass the turn there. Opponent swings in. We will just take it. A Dragon's Rage Channeler from our opponent. Let's put Urza Saga back on top. Go to our turn. Play our Urza Saga. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Unholy Heat to kill the construct. Okay. Mishra's Bauble. Sure. Cracking the Bauble, looking at our top card. Swings in. Let's use Cave of the Dragon. Go to blocks. Block the Loris. Use Cave of the Dragon to make a construct. Loris down. We are at 2. Go to our turn. Sure, you can draw a card. Hopefully it's not a bolt. We'll just draw normally. Let's make a construct. Let's fetch up the Shadow Spear. Let's equip the construct. Go to combat. Swing in. Opponent takes it. We're back at a healthy life total of 6. Player planes. Pass the turn there. And opponent scoops it up. Hey, we got there. We finally won one. Alrighty, well, today I wanted to test Oust and Cave of the Frost Dragon, but what actually ended up happening is we versed Darcy a lot, and those matches were tough, but you know what? Final round of the league, we versed it again, and we got there. So you know what? If at first you don't succeed, try, and try again. I think the meta has adapted to Urza Saga, and I think we have a worse Rakdos Darcy matchup because of our Urza Saga toolbox, meaning we're not running any pro red or black creatures like Uriok Champion. So that's the lesson today. Keep trying. Maybe Urza Saga doesn't go in everything. Cave of the Frost Dragon's pretty good. I hope you've all had fun, and until next time, please continue having fun.